okay? They got laces in the front just like yours, but we can slip in and out of them very, very quick, okay? And we typically all have the same type of boots, okay? Mine unzip here in the front, but the same purpose. I can slip out of it really, really easy if I needed to, okay? So first of all, firefighters wear a special type of duty boot here around the station. All right, now, he has slipped into his boots, his fire boots, okay? These are the fire boots that we use when we're stepping on nails and things of that nature when we're fighting a fire, okay? Now, how many of you put your pants around your boots like that? Do you?
No.
Well, if you did, you would get dressed really, really fast, okay? Because the next thing he's going to do is, see, right now his pants on the ground. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. But now he's going to pull them up, see? And he's pulling the suspenders over his shoulders, okay? Now his pants and his boots are on in one single swoop, okay? Can anybody tell me why his suspenders are red? Why?
Well, I guess white, I guess.
No, we just like red. No big deal. No big deal. All right, is he ready to go in the fire yet?
No.
No, he's not ready yet. He's got more things to put on. What is he going to put on next?
A gas mask?
His gas mask, close, but he's going to probably put his
Helmet.
hood on.
A hood. A hood? What's the hood for?
The hood covers his face, okay, which you'll see in the end.
Can we take a big
All right, is he ready to go in the fire yet? No, he's not. So now he's going to put his coat on.
That's lucky. That has to be, that's a heavy coat. It's a heavy coat. That's used for protecting from fire.
Yes.
It's made of rubber. Well, kind of. Fire is in it.
Now, you guys probably put your coats on in the wintertime when it's cold outside, right? When it's 110 degrees outside in the middle of the summer, if there's a fire, we're putting this stuff on. So firemen get really, really hot with this gear on, okay? Extremely hot. So we have to keep ourselves hydrated because we sweat a lot, okay? Is he ready to go in the fire now? No, he is not, okay? Now see that hood he put on earlier? He's kind of flopped it behind in his coat now, okay? All right, but he's not ready to go in the fire yet. He's got some more things to put on. What do you think he's going to put on next?
His gloves. His helmet.
His gloves?
And a gas mask. Oxygen tank.
That's called a, well, it would be called an oxygen tank, but it's not oxygen, it's air. The air we're breathing right now, everybody breathe in. Breathe out. The air we're breathing right now has been compressed and put into this bottle. Okay? How many of you wear backpacks to school? All right, we put this on just like a backpack, okay? It's going to go on his back when he actually gets it on. I'm going to help him get it on.
Wow.
One arm, two arms, and it's on his back, just like your backpack, okay?
Don't it fall.
Now, when a fireman puts on all of his gear, we will probably weigh an additional 60 to 70 pounds with all this stuff on. It's probably the equivalent to having this guy strapped to my back, okay? So, firemen have to be in tip-top physical condition, okay? Because we're going to carry this stuff around for maybe a couple of hours during fire, okay? So and you're sweating a lot because you don't get a lot of air. This stuff doesn't breathe, okay? But we're not invincible in fires either, okay? This stuff is fire retardant up to 500 degrees. Anything above that will catch on fire, okay? So, with that said, the water is what we take in with us to put the fire out. It allows us to get close enough to the fire to put it out, okay? Because this stuff will burn. Fires burn sometimes up to 2,000 degrees. They can get really, really hot, okay? So, we got to get close enough to put it out. All right, is he ready to go in the fire yet?
No!
No, he's still got a few things left to do.
Gloves! Gas mask?
gas mask, well, his air mask, his air tank mask, okay, is what he's going to put on next. Okay?
That's used for me.
He slips it over his head. Now, another thing, if you notice, he's a clean-shaven guy, right? This mask here has to have a good, positive seal all the way around his face, which is why you'll never see a fireman with a beard. Okay? If you see a fireman with a beard, he's probably on vacation. Okay? And he's had a little time to grow a little hair on his face. But typically, we keep our face shaved so we can have a nice, tight fit all the way around our face. We grow big mustaches. All right, so now he's going to pull up his mask or hood here to cover up. See, he put that on earlier, but now he's covering his ears, underneath his chin here, the top of his head, okay, the back of his head. All of that stuff is covered now. But is he ready to go in the fire yet? No, he's close, but he's not ready yet. What is he going to put on next?
Helmet.
Yes, his helmet.
Concussion.
Yes, concussion to protect him from getting hit in the head. Because when we're in fires, we're fighting hazardous, we're in a hazardous environment, and stuff is falling all over the place, okay?
You could get an injury with that.
Yes, you could get an injury. Now, notice the hat has a little bill here on the back, okay? Yours does too, okay? This is called a traditional firefighter's helmet, okay? What used to happen is fire would spray water up at the fire, it would turn to steam. That hot, steamy water would fall down into the back of the fireman's shirt, okay, burning him on the neck. So what they did was put this little bill here on the back to keep the water from falling into the firefighter's shirt. That's why we have that bib on the back here, okay? Little history for you there. So the water just slides right off the back. All right, is he ready to go in the fire yet? He's got one more thing to put on. His gloves, yes, to protect his hands. And see, he just turned his air on. It's on now. The gauge has, you see those little lights there? See those lights? It tells him when his bottle is full of air. He's got two green ones they all just kind of come on initially to set default, okay? But they'll all turn off, and see, now you only have the two green ones on, okay? The two green lights show that he has a full bottle of air. He also has a little gauge here on the side that's in the green. Tells him when his bottle is full. When it gets to about 1/3, an audible alarm starts to sound, okay? That tells him it's time to get out, okay? So is he ready to go in the fire yet?
Yeah.
Pretty close. He's got one more thing he needs to connect. But see, he can still pull all of those toxic fumes into his lungs there. Yeah, he's got to connect his regulator to his mask. Now he's ready to go in the fire. All right, now talk like Darth Vader. Luke, I am your father. So if you see this guy, do not hide. Come up to him and give him a big hug and say, get me out of this burning environment. Okay, come give him a hug, guys. Come on up. Everybody. Awesome. All right. Let's give Firefighter Beach a big round of applause.